CSK's batting order hasn't looked very settled in the tournament. With quite a few changes. What are the talks about it in the team meetings?
Yeah, we're searching. We're aware we don't get a good start at the top with the two overseas players, and we're falling into a hole. So we're looking for positive solutions. But again, today the wickets fall right on the line where we discuss whether it's going to be a Dhoni or a Sam Curran. So you sort of have lines in the Sam where we move into the next phase, and we're losing wickets right on the edge of those. So it makes it look quite conservative, but the talk is very positive. It's just it's not what's happening in action. What I'd like is a little bit more intensity through the middle overs. We've got plenty of batting, and while we're recovering pretty well, we're just ending up with too much to do at the back. So trying to release the shackles, whoever it is, and we've obviously made a change today, and just allow the hitters towards the end a little bit more freedom. The other point is we've chased every game, and the wickets are getting slower. We've seen a number of games, even the one at Abu Dhabi. It's not easy. Once you lose wickets, you tend to get on a bit of a roll, and it's hard to get started. So there is an aspect of that we have to consider, but I'd love to see more intent, and even in our decision making, maybe we just got to throw it in a little bit earlier. So that'll certainly be up for discussion as we get pretty close to the situation we find ourselves in.
And the next one is Raidu and Jagadisan got some runs today. Shane Watson and Faf also have been in the runs over the last couple of days. However, things are sort of not fitting into place. You've answered some of that.
Yeah.
But how big of a concern is this?
Well, it's one of concerns we have. We have several, and we're working through them. When it works, when you play well, usually one of your top 3 or 4 will get a substantial score. Virat Kohli today. If you look at most teams that win, the top 3 or 4 will have a major run scorer. Unfortunately, we're just having games where that's just not working for us, and it's exposing a middle order that's lacking a little bit of confidence, and with the guys who play a little bit of experience. So we're searching also from a decision-making point of view. But as I say, through the middle, we're just going to play with more intent and use the resource that we've got. It's not that you can just keep swinging. There's some challenging bowling, but intent is what we're after.
Your next one is, as a coach of this side, is this the most difficult challenge that you've been in from a CSK perspective? And how far or near is the playoff dream at this point?
Well, it's getting further away if we keep playing like this. Yeah, it's good. It's a very good challenge, and without doubt, we've had a good run. But if you look at a couple of the factors, one is an ageing team, so bought for years 1 and 2. The leagues are getting a bit more tired, so we're working hard on that, and also the conditions. When we put this team together at the last auction, it was a view to winning 5 or 6 games at Chiphook, and spinners at this stage are playing a small role, but they're certainly not playing the substantial role that we are used to in over, 13, 12 years. That's been a key part. So, as I said early on, the first 3 games, we were really looking for a way to compete and change the style of play, and that can be quite difficult to do, given we've been so consistent in our selections and so deliberate with the players we've picked in the past. So we're certainly scrapping, trying to find a way, but it's a bit foreign, and our results are showing that.
Then lastly, Deepak Chahar was good again for you. What works for him in T20s, as he seems to pick up wickets and keeps the runs in check as well?
Well, being uncomfortable was one thing. Last game wasn't so good, so what we work on is his consistency of preparation. He's a very skillful player, and mentally we're making sure that every day is better than the last. So today was a great response to a below par performance in the last game. And he responded beautifully. So his challenge again is to back that up, and that's the difference between someone who's got all the skills and is inconsistent, or a world-class player. So he's right on the edge of that type of sentence.
Stephen, thank you so much for this, and all the best for the upcoming game.
Thank you. Thanks.
Give me reasons to doubt, try to keep me down, but I'll put the flame out, you can't get to me. Throw your sticks and your stones, go break all of my bones, you won't ache my soul, you can't.